This is Deuteronomy 32:4. It says, He is the rock, His work is perfect. For all His ways are judgment, a power of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is He. All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Nasar coming to get you another video through the Spirit Power of Judgement. And as always, Lord, will not pray these lessons be edifying to the Lord's elect. Before I do anything, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of great meal, so to teach well. And peace, salutation to you. I can want to full ones pushing truth and sincerity and diligence. All right, shalom, shalom. Yep. All right, I really just on the way home, from work. I had to make a little stop. What the hell is he doing? I had to make a little stop, right here to pick up my sister from work and everything. So Spirit fell on me to just start the camera, because I was scrolling on social media. Ultimately, all throughout the day I had been on YouTube and like watching videos and things of that nature. Basically being in the spirit. And I had got on social media earlier today, and I was just seeing like RIP and pray for this person, pray for that person. Like, it's just like a lot of death. This is a lot of judgment, going out in the earth, man. And even on the ride over here on the way from the plantation, I'm seeing more pray for this person, pray for this person. And it's just a lot of judgment, going out in the earth, man, right? And ultimately, it moved me to do this lesson, and I thought about this verse right here, and also Zephaniah 3:5, and I'll read that also, right? That the Lord bringeth forth judgment every morning, right? And we're seeing how this year has started up. Great masses of death has taken place, mass shootings and so on and so forth. So we know what spirit is in the earth, and we also know what spirit Esau is in, man. Right? Esau is in the spirit of great, what you would call it, I don't want to get flagged or nothing, but the T word, that's what he's pushing in the earth right now. And soon he's gonna, put that title on those that preach this truth, and say that we're given to domestic terror, But right now, as that day approaches, as we continue to get closer and closer to the coming of Yahweh Shemel Shai, right? We understand that great judgments are going to continue to be multiplied in the earth, and we're going to see these things, man. It says many great miseries. Matter of fact, let me get that. This is, before I get that other precept, I'm gonna get this one. This is 2nd Edges 8 and verse 49. It says, and that thou hast humbled thyself as it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. For many great miseries shall be done to them. This is the point. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Right? So, the masses are walking in great pride. Not thinking about serving the Lord. They're not fearing Yahweh Shemel Shai. Right? But they're continuing to go on in madness and wickedness. And most of the people that I've seen were wicked niggas, man. Right? And it's beautiful, right? The scriptures tell us to not lift up a cry, not to feel sorrowful, lift up not a prayer for these people, because he won't hear those prayers, man. You see, so everybody doing these prayer lines and standing up, holding their hands and so on and so forth. But guess what? The Lord isn't receiving those prayers that you niggas are shooting up for these wicked niggas, because guess what? This is the judgments of Yahweh Shemel Shai for those that chose to live ungodly, man. You see, the scriptures say that the ungodly shall be punished according to their imaginations. You see, just as in every eon, you look back in the times of Noah, right? It says that the hearts of man were continually wicked. It said that their imaginations were continually wicked, man. And it grieved Yahweh Shemel Shai. So he brought the flood upon the foolish in that time. You see, so in every time, in every eon, you had the foolish and you had the wise. You see, so the wise men, they're able to what? Receive this word, right? And receive the true names of Yahweh Shemel Shai, return to their power and do what? Call upon those names to escape that judgment, to escape those perils. They will change how they maneuver, change how they think, so on and so forth. But the scriptures tell you that the simple, he passes on this and is destroyed. You see, so we're seeing great judgment go out throughout the earth, and we know that the best is yet to come, because it's only going to amplify as the time goes on. The closer we get to that return, the closer we get to the downfall of Esau's kingdom, right? The more judgment and the more death that's going to be in the earth. Soon, the scripture tells us that they shall be taken in the great number. So soon we're going to see the numbers sky the little. Right now we're just seeing small numbers: 18 people here, 20 people here, 3 people here, this person in critical condition, so on and so forth. Soon the numbers is going to be going up by the thousands, man. You see, Salaki, real quick. All right, Salaki. All right, soon those numbers are going to be about thousands, millions, you know, so on and so forth, man. You see? But like we say from the beginning of the lesson, is that the judgments of Yahweh Shemi Ashai are beautiful and they're righteous. They're righteous kills. You see? Because the Lord is justified in his doings, right? This is Psalms 99:3. It says, let them praise thy great and terrible name. See, the scriptures see, this is what, you know, Christians fail to acknowledge. What happens, you know, they speak about, you know, the mercies and the kindness and so on and so forth, right? Those are the beautiful feel-good things which we understand, which are true characteristics of Yahweh Shemi Ashai. But they forget to add in the point of that he's not no cotton candy power, right? He's no Powerpuff Power. He's no Edomite power. He's no blue-eyed devil, soft as hell, fragile power. He's an austere power, right? He's a man of war. He's the king of terror, right? When we read in the beginning, in Abraham's time, what it said, Al-Shadia, a demon-like power. This is the God of the Bible that we're talking about, that issues out judgment, that hates, that have the quality, right, of hating. You see? Matter of fact, let's get that. This is Psalms. This is Psalms 5:4. It says, for thou art not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness. So this place is corrupt. The mindset of the people, corrupt. The manners of the people, corrupt. Wicked, right? And it's not in line with the orders of Yahweh Shemi Ashai. So it's wickedness. It's gross darkness. You see that the masses are walking in. But it says that the Lord have not pleasure in wickedness. So what will he begin to do? He will begin to judge, right? It says, and we're going to see those judgments more frequently, more rapidly, and it's going to continue to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be a continual thing, to where soon to see a dead body on the ground is going to be the norm. You see? That's the times that we're entering into. The scripture says that we must redeem the time, for knowing that the days are evil. We know that an evil time is here. Evil time is coming. You see? So it says, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. So these niggas be foolish. The world, the masses of the world, this society, they're foolish. And they won't be able to stand in the sight of the Lord. You see? So it says, thou hatest. There you go. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. You see? It says that the Lord hate all workers of iniquity. You see? Now iniquity and sin, hand in hand, but sin, you might go off here. You might go off, right? You sin, right? But the scriptures tells us to offend less. So that means we have the ability to shake back from that off action that we've committed. But iniquity means you've stacked this shit up, and it's a continual pile of wickedness, right? A continual pile of iniquity that you're exercising yourself in. You see, the scriptures talk about that by the what it say? It say that they Salakia. I can't remember that verse. They say that they exercise themselves. I think that 2nd Esdras 15. It says, I will as touching that wickedness. Let's get it. This is 2 Edges 15:6, right? Let me see. I'm gonna read it 1. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." Right now, prophecy being to speak before, say before, right? The prophecy that we're speaking is to let you know the impending doom, to let you know that the day of doom shall be the end of this time, the end of this eon, to tell you that Yahweh Shema Shai is on a return, you see, and what he's coming to do when he returns, and what you ought to do to escape be given the chance, opportunity to escape those judgments, man, right? It says, "In which I will put in thy mouth," said the Lord. So he has men that he had appointed to speak this prophecy, to speak this word, you see, that shall feed and give to other men. What the scriptures say, give these things unto faithful men. I believe that's what it say, yeah, faithful men, right? So it says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." So the prophecies and the things that was speaking through the Spirit by Shemel Shai, they're faithful and true. You see, these things will take place. You see? It's no if, it's no maybe. No, these things will take place, man. These things will happen. You see? It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee." Right? That incredulity, that disbelief, right? It says that speak against thee, because the truth is going to be what's spoken of. You have many scoffers. The scriptures tell us that we're going to have in the last days scoffers, and men that become lovers of themselves shall raise up, right? And so on and so forth. You see? So it says and even in general, niggas is going to scoff, because what this word that we've received, right? We have gathered and received this possession, right? It's not of the world, man. So by not being of the world, you're not going to be a friend of the world. You're going to be, men are going to separate you from their company. They're going to revile you, so on and so forth. These are the things that come with it. They're going to think it's strange that you run out to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. Just paraphrasing that 1 Peter, the fourth chapter. See? Because you don't do what you used to do, they gonna shun you. Right? Job the 19th chapter talks about that also. Right? Those that are my kin, what they do, they push me away. You lose family, friends, so on and so forth, behind this truth. You see, behind this ministry. You see, but that's okay, because we understand that, hey man, at the end of the day, man, we have prophecy on our side. We have Yahweh Shemel Shai on our side. I'm gonna say that, man. But prophecy is what's also in our corner, because what? That's what we believe in. That's what we're latching on to, because these things will take place, right? We're out warning, giving warning, doing these electrical epistles, putting them up on the YouTube, right? In faith, you see? So let's keep going. It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." So although that believe not, all they that harden their neck, because they're often being reproved. You got the men of the Lord out on the highways and hedges, week in and week out. These videos are going up daily. This is a daily exhortation that's going on. It says that the Lord have watchmen that will not hold their peace day nor night. You see? So this is a continual thing. But it says that he that is often reproved, hardeneth his neck, shall be destroyed. Now the masses are, they're being reproved, man, and showing their disbelief and their unfaithfulness. And this is what the scripture says will take place. It says, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues with death." It says, "Upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." So straight death, evil is what the Lord is sending, right? It says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves." So it goes back to that iniquity being built up, right? What was going into what you exercise yourself within. That conversation, which goes to that anastrophe, which is your conduct, right? It says, "Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried to me." It says, "And the soul of the just complain continually." So the souls of the just are continually complaining, to Yahweh Shem Shai. And the scripture tells us that what? The righteous, it says that the prayers of the righteous reacheth the ears of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And that they also pierce the clouds. You see? So the righteous are praying and continual praying for the destruction and the shortness of time, and that the Lord come and hurry up and deliver us out of this wicked place. You see, and as well as that, you have the angels, which are what the scripture called the watchers, right? That are giving account for the things that is taking place. Said that the eyes of the Lord upon a sinful kingdom, and that the Lord is going to bring a swift destruction, man. You see? Matter of fact, let's get that. What did it say? This is the decree of the watchers. Ezekiel 9. Let me get that. This is, was I finished on that Psalms 5? Salakia. Yeah, he hates our workers of iniquity. Okay. Let me jump to that Ezekiel 9. Let me get that. This is Ezekiel 9 and verse 1. It says, yeah, I start at 1. Let me see. I guess I'll start at. Yeah, I guess I'll start at. It's not. That's really Daniel's. I thought it was Ezekiel. I thought it was Ezekiel. I see Ezekiel 1. I thought it was Ezekiel 9. But slaughter weapon. I really can't. I'll keep going because we're speaking on these angels right quick. I'm gonna read 9 and 1, and then I'm gonna jump to that slaughter weapon. Yeah, I'll read this 9 and 1. It says, because the angels have charge over the city, right? This is Ezekiel 9 and 1. It says, he cried also in mine ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city, which is the angels. You see, the angels have charge over the city. They are the ones that are coming in and out from the spiritual realm, doing the biddings of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right, we're gonna get into that. Right, it says, having charge over the city, to draw near, even every man with the destroying weapon in his hand. So the angels are the ones that are doing the bidding of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because when you continue to read into this chapter, it goes to that writer's inkhorn where that angel gives that mark, right? That mark of exemption. You see, to those that fear Yahweh Shem Shai, right? That no evil or judgment shall come upon. You see, but the point that I wanted to give was that these are the ones that have charge over the city, which these are the angels that we're speaking about, man. You see? Matter of fact, let's get, I said I was going to get that decree of the watchers. This is Daniel 4 and 7. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and sitteth up over it the basis of man. So the Lord has set up Esau, Edom for a time. Everything that Esau has done in the earth, it was by the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. You see, the wars that he had won was manipulated by the angels. It was all done by design, you see. And we're going to see that what soon his destruction, his demise is going to be displayed before the world. And the Lord is going to utilize the angels to bring great death throughout the earth, right? Utilize the angels to manipulate the mind, so on and so forth. These is all the actions and how the Lord displays and does these things, man. So matter of fact, let me get this. Let's jump to Sirach 39 real quick to show that the angels are going to get busy, man. You see? And they're getting busy now. You see, the angels are getting busy. And that was the point of me starting this, let the camera up, right? Because like we were saying, is that what? That judgment goeth forth every, man, I was supposed to get that too. Judgment goeth forth every morning. But I'm going to read this first. This is Sirach 39 and 31. 28. It says, 27. It says, all these things are for good to the godly, because what? We know, we understand that what? Through this, that righteous kingdom is going to be established, right? We're looking up. We're looking for these things to take place. We can't wait for the Lord to knock this place down and consume the wicked, right? It says, so the sinners that is turned into, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force to appease the wrath of him that made them. So this is the angels, man. You see, appeasing the wrath of him that made them and that sent them. You see, let's keep going. It says, fire, hail, and famine, and death, all of these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. So when we see great death wrap up in the earth, we understand that the Lord had poured that spirit out. So the angels are going to be getting busy, man. You see? Teeth of wild beasts. People going to be dying in diverse ways. Right? What they say, 1,000,000 ways to die. Niggas is going to be dying in ways that you wouldn't even understand, man. And the times that we're in, the so greater times that we're entering into. It says, see, right now, the deaths that we're seeing it's crazy and it's beautiful, right? Seeing all of these things take place. But imagine when JT kick off and the closer we get to it, man. You see? It says, they shall rejoice in his commandment. It says, and they shall be ready upon the earth when need is. So the angels are waiting. If you can see the spiritual, you see the chairs of fire. The angels are ready to appease the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shai. You see? Like we say, they're the watchers. They're seeing the wickedness here too. They ready to bring that sword, man. You see? It says that the angels of the Lord behold his face, giving that report back, daily reports for the actions and the deeds and the minds and the thoughts, the things that you think hidden, they're not hidden, they're seen, right? And we're seeing, what we're reading is that the actions and the deaths and the great things that are taking place in the earth are manipulated by the angels and Yahweh Shem Shai. You see, and the angels, they won't transgress the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, because these are the ones that are given charge over the cities. See, so when we're saying these great deaths and all these things take place in the earth, this is the workings of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You see, and like we started off in the beginning, is that what? These judgments are beautiful judgments, and they're righteous judgments at the end of the day. To some, they might say, oh, the devil this, or why this, why that. Hey, man, this is the workings of Yahweh Shem Shai. You see, matter of fact, let's get this. Let's jump here. This is Psalms 145 and 17. It says, Yahweh Shem Shai is righteous in all his ways. Not because your emotions and his ways depend on how you feel. No. In all his ways. And holy in all his works. You see? Hold on, Salakia. Yo. Wait, no sugar. Alright, yeah, I'm doing a lesson. I'm going to have to get you back. Alright, Salakia. Alright. So, hey, the judgments of Yahweh Shem, matter of fact, let's get this one, are beautiful, you see, and they're righteous. This is Psalms 99 and verse 3. It says, let them praise thy great and terrible name. Oh, I think I read this one. So, hey, the Lord must want it to come out again. It says, for it is holy. The king, oh, I probably didn't finish it. Hey, call Yahweh Shem Shai, verse 4. It says, the king's strength also loveth judgment. Thou doest establish equity, thou executest judgment in righteousness in Jacob. You see, so hey, the Lord's judgments are righteous, man. You see, and he bringeth it forth every morning, man. And that's what I thought about when I seen all the RIP posts. Pray for this person, pray he was airlifted, this person got beat by these women, so on and so forth. All this different crazy shit is going on, and it's all happening fast. You see, so it made me think of this verse, man, is that what the Lord bring forth his judgment every morning, man. So this is Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. So nothing, the Lord won't do no wickedness, man. Whoever perished being innocent. Oh, he didn't deserve that. She didn't. No, motherfucker, you deserve every bit of what you received, man. Right? I'm gonna get that too. Whoever perished been innocent. It says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He fail it not, but the unjust know it no shame. So they should know no shame. They're not understanding why these things happening. They're just spewing out madness. You see? But it say that the Lord's judgment, they fail not. So that mean that if something happened, let's just say something happened to a nigga and he survived. No, nigga, you survived. Yeah, so what? You still received the judgment. Every day that go by and every command that the angels are given, that judgment is executed to a T, to a point, exactly to how the Lord wanted it to take place. You see? Like we say, they won't transgress his word, man. You see? Matter of fact, let's get this account real quick before I get that other precept, to show you that the angels really like that, you know? They get busy. Right? And hey, the Lord is not nothing to play with, man. This is 2 Kings 19 and verse 2 Kings 19 and verse 34. It says, I will defend this city to save it for mine own sake and for my servant David's sake. And it came to pass that night that the angel of the Lord went out and smote in the camp of the Assyrian 185,000. It says, and when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses, man. So I believe it was like 185,000 of them that was smoked. Right? The angels of the Lord smoked them niggas, man. You see? So the angels get busy, and they gonna continue to get busy, man. Right? Because this place is consumed in wickedness, man. Right? Like we say, the souls of the righteous are complaining continually. Prayers are constantly going up. Reports are constantly going up daily, right? That's why we must continue to make sure that what we're examining ourselves too, that we be not snared away into the madness of these niggas, man. You see? At least we be destroyed and receive the judgments of Yahweh Shem Shai, which we're reading about and which we're preaching about. You see? Let me jump to that Job. This is Job. You know, I ain't trying to die with these niggas, man. All right? This is Job 4 and verse 6. It says, is not this thy fear, thy confidence, the uprightness of thy ways, and thy hope? Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, and where were the righteous cut off? So whoever perished being innocent. If it's a newborn baby that gets smoked, hey, that motherfucker did some wicked shit in his past. Like, matter of fact, what they say, you got that account, right, with the man that was blind from his birth, right? And the angels ask Yahweh, say, well, Lord, who did sin? Was it? I don't want to butcher. Let me get it. I don't want to butcher. Which that ultimately shows reincarnation, which we were just going into. That if a newborn baby comes into the world and it's smoked, that motherfucker wasn't innocent, man. No one is innocent. You see? Because when it all boils down, we all really deserve death. You see? But we've received the mercies of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Because the scripture says, if the Lord, in the book of Psalms, if the Lord was to mark iniquities, who would stand? You see? So no one is innocent, man, and no one is perfect. You see? But let me get that account real quick, and I ended off with that one because that's really all I had. Who did sin? This man. Because I know he was born, I know it's John 9. This is John 9 and verse 1. It says, and Yahweh passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? And Yahweh answered, neither had this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him. And right, and when you continue to read down, you see the works and what took place, right? How the Lord made a clay, right, and so on and so forth, you know, anointed the eyes of the blind man. But the point that I wanted to touch upon is that they asked him, because they understood reincarnation and the processes of the Lord's judgments. So even now, the judgments that, you know, niggas face and the deaths that niggas go through, hey, it's a judgment, a predetermined judgment. Just like whether you receive that mark of exemption, right, or you receive that charagma, you know, hey man, you gonna receive one of the two. You gonna receive one of the two. Either way it go. You see? But the judgment, they understood how the circle of life went. They understood reincarnation. They understood the judgments of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's why they asked, who did sin, this man or his parents? You see? So that was really it, man. You know, through the prophet Yahweh Shem Shai, Lord willing, I prayed it was, you know, edifying. You know, I just wanted to touch upon, that was on the two scripts I wanted to start with, was that Deuteronomy and that Zephaniah, you know, to show that, hey man, things are, you know, ramping up, and it's going to continue to ramp up for the better. The best is yet to come, right? So a great judgment and great death is in the earth. We see the times that we're in, right? So we know that what manners of persons that we ought to be in and what spirit we ought to be in, man. Hey, having done all to stand, you see, so that what we don't be snared away and caught off into destruction, right, or being on the wrong side of the, you know, on the wrong side of the line in the sand, man. You know, so Lord, when I pray this lesson was edifying, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, come to us. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders, great males, don't really teach well, and peace, taste to Yahweh, on the four winds, pushing truth and sincerity and diligence. Till next time, shalom.